I refuse to settle. I refuse to let go of the dreams that I know that God is getting ready to manifest in my life. I refuse to quit. I refuse to believe anything that people say that's not what God says about me. I refuse. Those are the 2 words today that I want you to say. I refuse to settle. Because the word refuse is not willing to do something, not willing to make happen. So I want you to say, I refuse, because you're going to say, I refuse, because I'm not willing to give up on the dream that God has placed inside of my spirit. I'm not willing to settle for less in my life because I know God has more for me. I'm not willing to give up on my healing because I know God's going to heal me. I'm not willing to give up on the ministry that I know that He's placed in me to start. I'm not willing, so I refuse to stop in my tracks. I'm going to continue on forward because I know that God is getting ready to bless me. That's the attitude that you have to stay in, is that you refuse to settle. You refuse to quit. So I refuse are the words that I want you to say. And I want you to write down everything that you're not willing to let go of and everything that you're not willing to see just fall by the wayside, and tell God, I refuse to stop believing. Because I know that you as my God will make every single one of these things happen, because I am willing to keep on moving forward in your line and in your alignment to be able to see my harvest come to pass. Because in Galatians 6:9 it says, don't grow weary, for in due season you shall you shall reap your harvest. So understand that I know at times in life when you are doing good and when you are doing right, you can grow weary and you can get tired and you can feel like you want to let it all go. That it's just not meant to be. That you maybe should settle. That you maybe should just quit and top your hat off and say, I did my best. But I'm here to tell you, no, you refuse. Because the same way the woman with the issue of blood refused to stop until she got her healing, you have to refuse to believe anything other than what God has called for your life. So you refuse until you receive what it is that God has for your life. So you refuse to settle for anything other than what He's called to come into your life. You refuse to quit on anything that He has you working on to get you to your destiny. You refuse to believe what lies anybody says about you, because you only believe what God says about you. So today I want you to say out loud, I refuse to quit. I refuse to settle. I refuse to believe anything other than what my God says or sees about me. Because you have to have that attitude so that you don't grow weary. Because life does throw things at you and you do want to give up, but you have to refuse. Do not be willing to accept mediocre, but accept what God has for you. Accept greatness. Accept your calling. Accept your purpose. And in order to get there, you have to have determination, perseverance, and believe in your God, and refuse to believe that your problems are bigger than He is, because He has something special just for you, because your harvest season is here. You just have to refuse anything that looks other than what it is that God's called for you. So you stay in there, you keep fighting the faith, and don't grow weary, but refuse anything. So you refuse to settle because it don't look like God. You refuse to quit because you're not going to quit. You refuse to believe that you're going to be stuck in the situation that you're in forever, because you're not. You're moving forward. You're moving out. So today I want to leave you with those words, I refuse. Because you have to say, I refuse to give up on my God, because I know He's got something for me. I hope you were blessed by this message. I decree and declare abundance and favor over your life, and I will see you